You ready? Butterfly?
Ready.
And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
Journal Supernova.
And Brother Butterfly.
What's up, fellas?
Nothing
Good
much.
evening. Good evening. Is it the first day of fall yet?
That was
Yes,
a couple
it
days.
is.
Was it yesterday?
First full day or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't keep up with that stuff. It's like 80 degrees outside.
I know,
That's all
86, I think was the high or something.
Yeah.
Man. It was still pretty hot.
Yep. In fact, I was starting to notice. I think I had a bug in my shoe.
A bug?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What kind of bug?
I was like,
I'm still not sure.
Because he
I
walked
was
in. and
driving.
Was it a spider?
That's the thing. I was driving here,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden I felt something on the bottom of my foot move, which
Within
could,
your shoe.
which could have been like nerves in my feet, or
yeah.
anything.
Anything. A rock, a pebble.
Yeah, it could be that.
Could
It
have
just
been
could
a
have been that.
deadly spider waiting to just, bite you in
Exactly.
So
It could have been a rock. It could have been
a brown recluse.
a spider. It could have been a cricket. It could have been a roach. It,
Could have been anything.
in fact, part of me thought it was a spider. A big part of me thought it was a
Right.
spider.
So you wanted to just take your shoe off right away and throw it out the
When
window.
you're driving.
Yeah, because last night when I got home, I parked my car next to. Well, I parked my car, and then I was walking back and forth to my car. I walked into a spider web, big spider web too, and it scared the hell out of me. And I saw the spider stuck on that spider web, which was a nasty big brown spider.
Oh.
I don't care if it's like good for the environment or harmless or whatever.
It'll kill
It's a
flying
big ass
past-
spider.
Yeah.
It must go.
Exactly. But I didn't get it because it was
too quick.
It was late. Yeah, it was dark and it was up there.
Okay. So
So I
there
didn't
was, it wasn't the appropriate time for battle,
Yeah.
huh?
Well, so this morning I wake up and I see stuck between my car and the fence is a big ass spider web, which means
He was
he's been
still around.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
which was connected to my car. So I said, I didn't see where the spider was though. I just saw the spider web,
Mm-hmm.
so I assume
He could have been anywhere.
yeah.
Squatting inside your car already, man.
Yeah, in fact, I didn't even care. I just knew driving away, the spider web would go away.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's a big ass spider web hanging off the side of my car. So when I'm driving, this is in my head.
He's going streaking. Uh-huh.
I'm driving. This is in my head. There's a spider web flapping along on the back of my car,
And then
and then all of a sudden something moves in my foot.
Oh.
So what do you think? What I think it is that big ass brown spider.
So do you position your foot so you can crush it?
Yes, I am stomping.
Yeah,
Move,
okay,
move,
that's
move.
the-
I was gonna
Stomping.
say, yeah.
That's what I would do.
Whatever
too.
it is, it's dying.
Right.
Rock.
Rock will die
Yeah.
crushed by my foot.
I also, so after that, I didn't feel anymore. But then all of a sudden, I don't know if it's in my head or something really happened, but I felt something move on the top of my foot now. See, it could be the
It
fact.
escaped.
Yeah, is it moving around my
Right,
foot,
right,
or
Yeah.
am I imagining this?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
psychological?
Yeah, I'm with you. Anything to do with spiders, I can't stop thinking that they're all over me.
See,
But
and-
now it's on the top of my foot. So I'm flexing my foot to crush it between me and the top of my foot. You know what I'm saying?
you have no
Yeah.
power that way, though, man. You're
But it's-
you're basically massaging it.
But I have nothing else to do.
Tickling it.
Notice I'm driving 45
Right,
miles an
right,
hour
right.
at this time. I'm not pulling over to see
You're
what's in my
muscling
foot.
through, man. You're,
Yeah.
just, you're getting to your destination.
You don't
Yeah.
turn the hazard lights to stop your car. Just-
Oh, well, I finally get here.
Jump out the vehicle and let the car just keep
Sterno-
rolling.
Yeah, Sterno sees me. I walk in the door. First thing I do is I throw my shoe off and start pounding my
I
shoe
was like,
on the floor.
what the hell? I was like, what was that? What's going on? I thought you saw something in my house,
No,
which is possible. I'm sorry to say, but yeah,
like I said,
Like-
nothing came out of the shoe.
Like
But
a lawnmower.
It could
Yeah.
be in there. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But getting to that I can't wait till winter. That's basically my thing. I need these bugs to die.
I know, right? Because wintertime, basically,
yeah,
insects go dormant or whatever.
yeah.
I mean, I got like 6 mosquito bites on me right now.
I'm tired of
for
them.
real.
I'm tired of them.
Yeah.
I'm tired of spiders. You know how many webs I run into on a daily basis, man?
Yeah. Once you run through a web, you think you're feeling it for I don't know, hours.
Forever, and you're
Yeah.
constantly wiping and scrubbing
Yeah.
and whatever. I'm like, it's still on me, punk ass spider.
Yeah, and this hurricane that just passed by us supposedly brought like like a ton of mosquitoes to our area, like from the south. I don't know if you know this.
I didn't know that part.
There's a thing that the hurricane pushed
them, huh?
Pushed the mosquitoes to us. So the cities in this area this week are going to be spraying for mosquitoes because
damn right.
Because it's a crazy amount of mosquitoes we have now. Which, like I said, I have like 6 mosquito bites right now. One of them was like on the side of my ass. I have no idea how that happens.
Flew up
because I'm not naked. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I wear tight ass boxer briefs, so if it bites me, it has to bite me through the briefs.
Yeah, all right.
Persistent mosquito, I guess. I don't know.
And it sucks because, like, if you're wearing jeans, it's really hard to scratch the thing through your jeans to your ass.
So you got to dig in there, man. You got to put your hands in your jeans,
which I can't do in public.
No.
Well, why not? I was like, oh, he's got a mosquito bite on the side of his butt. No.
Yeah, that's what everybody. That's the immediate thought. Yeah, mosquito bite. Oh, I've been there. Mosquito bite on the side of my butt. Yeah, that's what happens.
No, people just think I have some kinky fetish, and I get put on some list.
He's flagged.
Yep.
So yeah, there's mosquitoes. Like I said, they're like all on my ankle.
They're the worst. I hate mosquitoes, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and
when
Sterno.
I do get bit, I mean, I don't break out.
Yeah.
But they're for some reason, I don't know if it's maybe other people feel the same way, but I itch the hell out of them, man.
Mm-hmm.
They really irritate me.
Yep, that's a mosquito bite.
Do you wipe them down with something immediately, or when you get bit?
No, I dig my nails into it and scrape it till flesh.
You do the little
till I draw blood, man. I'm like,
oh, okay. I try
or
to wipe
some people
it
are just like they'll smack it, and you know, I've seen some people like
yeah, you smack it, they don't scratch it. Basically, just try to like all right, stop yourself,
dissipate it, whatever.
Yeah, I try to wash it off as soon as I can because I think of mosquitoes put like a little enzyme or something on your skin so they can pierce it. They like put some sort of chemical. So I want to wipe that off and try to get makes me feel a little bit better. Cold water,
Nothing. I just dig in.
No.
Yep. With your fingernail. Yep. Now, me and Sterno have had this debate for years.
Here it comes.
And people have.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
People,
no. Yeah. It's sort of that.
Sort of, I guess. Yeah.
They have come up with. Well, science has come up with a way to basically eradicate mosquitoes.
Do it.
Yes. So I say
they are no part of the ecosystem.
Yes,
man.
I say do it. Sterno says no. We're gonna kill thousands and thousands of people by killing the mosquitoes.
I don't think so.
Mine is not no. Mine is it's too hasty. I want to make sure we're good as much as we know.
Oh my god!
And I said I do. Like I said,
what purpose?
Sometimes
there is a delicate balance to nature, and sometimes we mess it up and we don't realize until much later that there's a missing part
what preys on mosquitoes? Frogs, maybe
some fish. Yeah, some
that's
what
I'm worried about. That's all I'm saying.
So he's saying these tiny ass fish are going to eat the mosquitoes,
right?
And the frogs or the bears are going to eat the fish.
Something out of whack,
and then we're not going to eat. We can't eat bears.
No, life finds a way.
Wait, you eat bears on a regular basis.
Well, that's the problem. Sterno's saying
I'm not saying anything about bears. Where do bears come from?
They're dying because we can't kill the mosquitoes.
There are other
we kill
things.
The mosquitoes.
Other
we kill
things.
The mosquitoes. There's no more bears, and then we can't.
We'll be bearless.
I know.
Oh no.
Because fish eat.
Because we still need their fur.
This is like a straw man argument.
In the winter.
You're misstating my position just so it's easy to knock down.
He's saying by killing mosquitoes, we're going to lose an animal.
I get his
that lives off.
But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
my initial reaction is to kill them all because I hate them also. But I'm worried about stuff like that where we do stuff and not realizing where it tips something off balance, and next thing we know, something's totally completely out of whack.
And I have shown you there are some scientists who say no, there will be very little impact to the ecosystem. Yeah. And like the few animals that do eat the mosquitoes can adapt and eat something else.
You said they've done it in different places. I just want to make sure they do it here before they do it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, there are obviously cities that don't have mosquitoes. I mean, West Coast, hello.
And they're thriving.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Nobody's dying in San Diego because there's no mosquitoes.
But San Diego is in the Hampton Roads area. I just want them to do a really good study. Say, hey, we're pretty confident. We're gonna, take the roll the dice, but we're pretty confident it's gonna be good.
It's gonna increase global warming.
I know. Let's live with the dengue fever.
West Nile.
Yeah, West Nile.
Rather than peace and tranquility.
We got to let's save the horn-toed frogs and live with the West Nile.
Only Sterno would rebuke this
And
argument.
part of this makes me, I think it's because Sterno doesn't get bit enough by mosquitoes.
Oh
Right.
no, I get bit enough.
Nah,
Not
I don't think,
enough.
I think you get bit sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think you get bit enough.
Only
I do.
No,
I do.
No.
Because you're someone who doesn't really venture outside.
If
You
you were
basically-
outside daily, like
Yes.
some of us,
Okay,
think
in the
I'll
elements,
say
you're
I don't get bit
home-
on a regular basis as much as you guys, but I do get bit when I'm out. And I know what it's like, and I've been.
See,
I
that's the
avoid
thing.
that.
You
I
think
avoid
though.
it. No, I know.
When you're
Yeah,
outside
I
like
know.
every
It's
day,
not like I didn't grow up in this freaking area, man. I know this. I just don't. I don't venture outside if it's after it's dark. I mean, I was helping my parents like a couple weekends ago, or maybe 3 weekends ago, and I had to stay. Their area is mosquito central too, and I was helping them do a bunch of stuff, and I'm just like getting eat up, and we're all just like, okay, how much longer can we take it?
Right.
The group of my family.
that was just that one day. You know?
I know. I'm just saying. Well, why would I keep going?
If this was every day, there would be no argument in your bone. You'd be like, yes, eradicate.
yes, that's where I'm at.
But
Okay.
you're only a one day. I had to help my parents.
I'm saying take a second,
and I got one
investigate.
mosquito bite.
You know, I think it's good to,
right? Like,
I think you investigate.
It
as much
doesn't
as
bother me
possible.
too much.
Be as happy, be as knowledgeable as you can before you make any kind of decisions on big
understood.
stuff.
Understood.
You know, when
I understand that.
I take the one,
but
take
I'm
a little,
telling you,
take a little time. That's all I'm asking. Don't act rash. Don't dismiss whatever claims are
we've
being
been
put out
living
there.
with mosquitoes
You know, I don't. You know,
for millions.
Let
of
some people
years.
die before we find out that we can do this.
that's not the argument I'm making. I'm saying we might.
Are you not saying people are not dying every day from something that they caught from a mosquito? Every day,
Right.
someone maybe dies from malaria or
Right.
or dengue fever in the Philippines,
Right.
or
I just say do as much.
So let's wait 10 years and
I didn't
wait
say
for the
10 years.
study.
I just say get a good scientific consensus before we do this.
He's talking about doing an SRI project, man. Science research investigation.
And like I said, some scientists have looked into this and said, "Yo,
Yeah.
we're good."
Very good. If a few scientists, that's good enough for me. I don't need 100% scientists
I
on
didn't want
board.
no one. You're not gonna get 100% scientist on anything. I'm just
There
saying.
you go. All
I
need
want
is-
enough people in this area.
has there been a few to say no yet?
I don't even know if they've
Exactly.
done a full.
So
on,
there's
have
a-
they done a
there's
full
a-
on?
There's already a
If they've done a
majority.
full on, study in this area, maybe to take a little time to get everybody that's knowledgeable about the area and the ecosystem, and even them, they're still surprised by stuff. I'm saying I would roll the dice with because I hate them too, but I want a little bit more investigation. If there's already been one and I don't know about it, then shoot, go ahead, do it. But
I think I know a guy who might actually have the answer to this. I don't even remember his name, but we know him, or I know him, and you've seen him around, Cerno, and probably you too, Brother Butterfly. In fact, you have seen him. I saw him last Saturday. We were at the comic book store. Remember, there's a Filipino guy with the handlebar mustache coming out of the coffee shop.
wait,
Yes.
he's Lord of Mosquitoes or something?
Yes, that's the same guy, Stern, that we saw at the axe throwing place. Remember the Filipino guy?
Okay. I
Handlebar
thought you were
mustache?
talking about the restaurant guy.
No. The Filipino guy. He has a big ass mustache.
Okay, yeah.
I see I always say, I see this dude all the time. In fact, I talk to him every now and then, but I don't know his name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the news about a month ago, I saw him.
Uh-huh.
They had an expert going. They needed an expert to talk about some kind of mosquito disease, so they went to him.
wow.
The guy in the axe throw that we saw.
Yes, the guy, the Filipino dude with the big ass mustache.
Yeah.
That we saw throwing axes, that we saw coming out of the
Did
coffee
we ever
shop.
talk about the axe throwing thing on this show?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it's just a thing.
This
thing we're doing.
dude, his job is to study mosquitoes. And
Okay.
and Chesapeake, basically. I think.
Right.
I think he works in Chesapeake.
Is he trying to gain dino DNA?
No, he's not trying to. Those are the mosquitoes in amber. That's Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I bet they killed the mosquitoes then, and now where are the dinosaurs?
Oh yeah, see,
They were highly developed. We just don't know because their entire
that,
civilization was
that
wiped
explains
out.
the extinction of
Right.
dinosaurs, mosquitoes, man.
They put them all in amber. Look what happened.
That was it.
That's it. The end of the dinosaurs.
Which was good for humans. Was it not?
Yeah, we thrived.
Yeah, but what's coming
We-
after us? What's coming after us? We don't know. It could be like fish people.
If it was up to Sterno, he would have said, "Save the dinosaurs."
So you rather have fish people?
I would have been a dinosaur if I had been there at the time. Oh, but yeah, save the dinosaurs.
It's
Let's
all
study them before we put them in amber.
It's all about me right here, right now. Not about fish people in the future.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the fact that I'm scratching like crazy.
I know.
Every day
Mm.
on my ankles and, like I said, my ass.
Every day.
And like I do get scared. Do I got the West Nile?
We got the West Nile.
Do I got the dengue?
I
got the malaria?
You just can't stop moving now.
I'm itchy now. I don't know. My
I'm talking
mind.
about a boogie's like all over his leg.
All my bites are activated right now.
Well, the thing is, I always scratch, and you just notice it because we're talking about it. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at work talking to a pretty girl. Next thing you scratching my ass.
Oh man, that could have been the one.
Yeah, if we had killed the mosquitoes, I would have
could've
been scratching my ass.
There could have been little boogies running around.
Yes, and I'd be married to this girl.
And she's thinking, if he wasn't scratching his ass, I'd be into him right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. How'd you guys fare with the hurricane? Oh, we recently in Virginia Beach had a hurricane. Sort of passed by us.
You didn't talk about this last week.
No.
What did we talk about? I have no idea what we talked about last week.
We talked about
football. Why it's not like Filipino
agents in sports.
Agents in sports, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't even talk about the hurricane.
No, the only thing it did was jumpstart my summer breakdown process. Normally, I wait a little while to clean up for the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
But because the hurricane was coming, I said, well, let me get these loose articles packed away now.
Yeah.
You know, less potential debris to be blowing around.
I just have plenty of water on hand now.
Projectile. I went to a few stores trying to buy some bottled water one day. And to no avail, man. I think I went to 3 stores one day and everybody was sold off. Like, I guess I'll be waterless.
Yeah.
So I bought Gatorade.
It's funny because I bought Gatorade too. The weird thing is, though, every store I went to was stocked full with water, like crazy amounts of water. Like everywhere I went, Walmart had like 8 pallets of water.
What day was it? Because I think I went on Thursday.
Well, I went on different days because I guess I just happened to be catching shipments coming in.
Okay.
I went to Costco and they had water, like 20 pallets of water all over the aisles. Like normally they have stuff like fruits and vegetables in the aisles, but they just threw all that away and loaded up.
Here's the water. Make it easy for you.
Yeah.
I go to 7-Eleven and it's like nothing but water. Like, man, let me just buy some Gatorade.
I think I went to Costco the Sunday prior to the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went there for lunch to grab some pizza. And as I was sitting at the eating area, I could see cartload after cartload people walking out with bottles of water. I'm like,
yeah,
damn, really? Are they panicking already? Is it that real?
Well, the news was hyping it up really bad too. Like it's a once in a lifetime storm. You know, you don't want to be the one cut without water.
Right.
You know.
So after I finished eating my pizza, I said, well, I guess I'll get some bottled water too.
Yeah.
Right? By the time I went to go get some, they were already out. Oh, dang. Carload after carload, people were, I was like, go. They had the expensive water, the Perrier.
No one wants Perrier.
I was like,
nah, I'll pass.
I can live without it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I see every time something like this happens, you see, you know, people do the whole water panic thing. And someone's like, yeah, you normally get by on 3 sodas a day. You don't even worry about water. Now you got to get like a crate load, you know. But you don't want to be the guy without water if you need water.
So that was the day I bought Gatorade. I said, well, let me get this. I'm at Costco. Let me get a bunch of Gatorade, man. So I got a case of Gatorade.
I will say I did something stupid. I couldn't find water right away, so I ordered some jugs, like big water jugs to fill with water, put in my fridge. Now I just have big jugs of water in my fridge, and I don't want to use it because like.
When you say big jug, what do you say? Like 5 gallons?
2.5.
That's not. Yeah.
Well, I got 4 of them, so it's like to me that's a
So he's got like 10 gallons of water
in there, and then plus I did find water later on. It wasn't that hard, I just waited a little bit.
Yeah, because a couple of days after I went to Target, and right there, right in front by the cash registers, was a whole pallets and pallets full of cases of water. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, we went a little extra.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, some people really did get hit. Our area, we didn't get much. I mean, did you have anything happen in your place, Butterfly?
No, not even a puddle.
I had my satellite dish fall over. That's about it. And that was an impact to me because it said, you know what? I think I'm going to cut my cable and not even do any more that stuff. That was like a sign from God. But other than that, no other thing happened to my place.
All right, let's go solid landline now, man.
Yeah,
So this hurricane impacted you by canceling your satellite subscription.
Bye, DirecTV. It was fun while it lasted, but I think I'm done.
Well, it kind of affected indirectly. I went to lunch with Boogie last weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I was asking him, I needed his advice about a new television set.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was because of the extra lightning and storms or whatever, the rain. That previous TV put black and just went out on me.
Yep. Another casualty of Hurricane Florence.
Yeah.
My 58-inch plasma TV, man.
Which was like 10 years old?
Yeah,
or
8.
Okay.
So I mourned her death.
Mm.
And then I upgraded and got me a 65-inch.
How's that working for you?
It's great.
Okay.
Thank you, Hurricane Florence. I mean, hurt the pocket a little bit, man. But the things you have to survive, man. I was like,
what'd you say, 65 inches?
Yeah, I went without TV for 2.5 days, man. No TV.
I don't know how long I went without TV because I didn't realize that my satellite dish had fallen over for like I don't know when because I was just watching stuff online and I was like I didn't even realize my satellite's been out. I might as well just get rid of it. I'm not using it.
I didn't purchase that TV till like closing time at Best Buy.
What, the new one you bought?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we had lunch.
Yeah.
And then we
Saturday afternoon
gallivanted around, did some walking around and stuff. I went to Best Buy, did some research, talked to some associates, got research. You have to do a little bit of research. You don't want to be hasty.
No.
Never be hasty, man. Just get
unless they're mosquitoes, then you just kill them right away.
You know what I mean?
You did your research.
Did my research
all in one day.
I left Best Buy
in one store. You went to one store.
I left
research.
I left Best Buy and I went to Target, and that's when I saw the pallets and pallets of water.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm itching because the mosquito bite right here, right? Son of a bitch. Anyway, so I did more research at the Target, and there's a Filipino guy running the electronics over there, man. So I felt like I kind of really trusted his input, man.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do you wrong,
right.
Even though he's a stranger, but he's Filipino.
He's Filipino, man.
Right.
We're instant connection, man. It's like, man, bro, I need a TV. Okay. I will tell you about TVs, man. This is what you.
And he sent you back to Best Buy?
He didn't send me back to Best Buy.
Because that would be impressive, actually.
He didn't have the TV that I fell in love with at Best Buy.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was within my budget.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, then I went back to Best Buy, and I didn't have enough space, and having Minnie Brother Butterfly with me, I didn't have space with his car seat to fold the
little caterpillar.
Yeah, the back seat down to put the TV in. So I had to call for the cavalry, some backup. But then I was up till almost midnight plugging all the cables and taking down the old TV, putting up the new TV, and making all the connections again. I'm telling you, man, I wasn't going another night without TV. The struggle was real. I didn't realize how dependent I was on TV, man, until I sat alone on the couch, staring into my four walls, man. I was like, dang it. The sound of silence, man,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, how do people do that?
God, this feels fresh.
Look what you did to him. He wasn't like this until we started talking about it.
It feels fresh.
He's just scratching like a maniac. Oh, look at
it's
that.
bleeding already. I told you, man. I will scratch the hell out of this for the rest of the podcast, man.
Great.
It's on the inside of your leg.
On my calf. So, and I'm wearing pants, so it flew up.
Well, it's a bit boogie in the ass. It's, everything's fair game apparently.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, they're crafty. So
I hope it didn't come from this lawnmower that I'm standing right next to, Sterno.
Yeah, that's part of my hurricane prep. Like I brought everything that was loose and possibly a projectile, even if it was a heavy lawnmower.
It's been a week.
Yeah, I know. When I was bringing it inside,
over a week.
no, when I was bringing it inside, see, I usually keep it outdoors underneath like a vinyl cover. I tore the hell out of that cover. I didn't realize how weak it was, so I had to order a new one, and it came in, but I haven't put it back on and put the new one out.
It's been sunny the last couple of days.
Yeah,
but he has to go outside.
Was that a mosquito I just saw flying on,
Probably
on his wall right there?
Probably.
Be, yeah. Yeah, I would have to go outside and the nest of mosquitoes because I'm right up against the forest. The woods. Not, I don't know if you call it a forest, but yeah.
It's like a few trees.
There's more than a few trees. There's like
it's pretty woodsy.
Yeah.
It doesn't go that it's not that deep. It doesn't go that deep.
That's why I corrected myself and said the woods. It's wood. It's trees, but it's not like
maybe 20 yards of trees deep.
Okay.
Would you say?
I don't know. I haven't ventured that far back in there.
It's about 20 yards.
I'm taking your word for it because
that's pretty thick.
He was my
brush,
roommate.
though, man.
He's gotten further back than I have. I lived here my entire.
Really, you've been back there?
Yeah, further than I have.
You know, there's snakes back there. Man.
Yes, there's snakes
and spiders.
There's
snapping
possums.
Turtles.
Yeah, there's weird things out there.
Deer.
I killed a turtle before by accident.
I mean, that sounds like pretty much forced animals.
That's what I would say. But hey, he's quibbling on the the amount. So he has more first-hand experience than I do, so I'm not gonna let him.
There's forced animals but it's not forest.
It's woods, but yeah, okay.
There's no bears back there. Okay. There's no deer back there.
Actually, bears venture wherever they want to. So
yeah, there been deers in the city streets here, man. So
yeah, but you don't say, "Hey, in these streets there's bears." There has been a bear
in the Hampton Roads area. There've been bears.
So we don't say. On Lynn Parkway, yes, there's bears.
Okay.
No, there may have been a bear there before, but we don't say there are bears there.
Possibility. It's not a statistical impossibility. It can happen.
Hence these woods back here. There are no bears. There could be a bear that
you always get back to bears. You notice that? I don't know why we thought we kill the mosquitoes and all the bears die. I don't know why we thought we the bears. You got a bear fixation.
No, because I can always say, well, that's one thing we have in this area, but I can always say, hey, the foxes. But who cares about the fox?
No, yeah, that's true.
Who cares what the fox says? I mean, we do. You probably do have some foxes back there.
Probably.
I have seen.
I used to see them by the Wawa.
Yeah, that's what I say. Well, there's actually, the Wawa and the Harris Teeter shopping center. There's like a family of foxes that live in a bush over there. And there's a sign that actually says, "Don't feed the foxes."
Oh yeah.
You're just gonna attract more.
Yeah. It's like, let them die naturally because no one.
Let them just starve to death, please.
No one's allowed to kill them.
You're not allowed to kill them?
If you see a fox on the street, I think you can kill it, but
it's got to be coming at you.
Yeah.
It's coming right at us. Boom.
Die, sucker.
Then you. Oh my god.
But everyone knows they live in that bush over there.
I mean, I'm not saying I want to go out and kill them. I just thought there was no protection for foxes.
I don't know. I mean, if they're in my backyard, yeah, they're dying. I don't care. It's dying a gruesome death too. It's not gonna be humane.
Says the one who freaks out over a spider.
Because I know you. I'm like, what does he think? What does he consider a gruesome death? What would that be? I'm like,
ninja swords.
Yeah. I don't know. Boogie would find a much more sadistic way of doing this. I'm pretty sure.
It was more likely I trap it than I drown it.
That's dark too.
Dang. But it's a lot of people.
You're not holding it.
A lot of people. A lot of people do this.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've done this with rats, and I catch it in a little trap,
and
then you throw the trap in a tub of water or a big ass lake.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling you not that long ago. I was watching the YouTube video where this guy does like his Monday mouse trap thing, and he was showing these different kinds of traps, and one of them is basically it looks like a diving board, and they put like peanut butter in, and then when the mouse or rat goes to it, it just collapses and they fall into a bucket of water. So basically, you can get like 11 mice in one day if you put it like into because it keeps on resetting. It just has it's spring loaded. So I get it. I mean, it makes sense to kill them. In a way, it's sort of, I don't know. it's sort of humane for mice and rats because they're like if you catch a bunch of them, they go crazy and kill each other. So better they drown. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but the way you said it,
that's called building a better mousetrap.
Yeah, that's what the whole series is about. Like different mousetraps, different like old school mousetraps. It's interesting,
Right?
But yeah,
and I say
I'm down with that. I like that.
Yeah,
I wish there was a mosquito trap that would just.
But I'd like to research it first before we put it into play. No.
So it's okay to kill the mice and rats, but not the mosquitoes.
What are you talking about? You're totally eradicating the species.
Yes. Well, you're okay. You don't want to eradicate the mice and rats.
I don't know about it. Are we talking about eradicating the mice?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not that much of a nuisance.
All right, I don't get bit by them on a regular.
Well, look at, have you seen those videos in Australia?
That's Australia. I'm sure the dude in Australia is like kill them all.
Yeah.
And I'm fine if that affects him. I remember seeing videos of like some babies sleeping in the crib and like hundreds of rats crawling all over them.
Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely.
No, yeah.
If that happened to me,
yeah, I'm
taking a blowtorch and torching them all. And I'm leading the fight against eradicating mice. Yes.
Yeah.
But like I said, that hasn't happened to me, so I'm not doing that. But I have been tortured nonstop by mosquitoes daily, which is you haven't been. So you're not leading the fight against
right,
the mosquito.
Right. You're not on the front line of this war here, man.
You're observing from the upper levels,
from far away,
from my perch of privilege above you all, making pronouncements about your dilemma.
Yes,
we privileged unbitten think that you guys are overreacting.
This man in Australia whose child is getting bit by hundreds of rats. No, you can't kill the rats. You're ruining the ecosystem.
What about the people in the rainforest? You think they shouldn't be able to cut down the trees? See, this is one of those things.
As long as they plant more.
But why should we tell them how to live their lives? We who are over there, they're over there. They're trying to make a living.
There's millions of trees in the rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
A few trees are fine.
20 yards worth, man. Okay, that's all they really need.
And a few more. That's all we need.
20 yards thick. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it drives the price of our lumber down, I'm good.
Always comes back to us.
Yeah, I'm selfish like that.
I think it's the wood that's housing all the mosquitoes, though, isn't it, man?
I don't know. I think it's the water.
I was like, that's stretching it just a bit.
I think water has more of a
yeah, all those empty water containers or whatever.
All the stagnant
stagnant water, standing water. Yeah, that's bad.
Harboring thousands, millions of eggs, larvae.
Mm-hmm.
See, what we need is more mosquito egg eaters.
Did you ever watch that Dirty Jobs episode with a woman that did mosquitoes that was like in the New Orleans area? No, you don't.
No.
She was kind of hot. Oh, anyway,
sorry. You know how this mosquito eradication happens? They have a
hybrid mosquito.
Yes, they do. They have a hybrid mosquito, a female mosquito.
Fertile. Or no, okay, female.
No, in fact, that's the thing. They have a female. I think it's a female or male. Basically, they go out and they mate with mosquitoes,
mm-hmm.
and the eggs
are not viable.
No, they hatch in or the mosquitoes kill other mosquitoes or die.
Like zombie mosquitoes.
They die on.
They're like vampire mosquitoes that kill their own kind.
Yeah, they're basically killing each other. Is what's going to happen, and it happens like within a 3-week span. All the mosquitoes die in an area by releasing like these mosquitoes, and like their babies end up becoming infertile or something like that. Basically, the babies are what kills all these mosquitoes, or they can't have more babies or whatever. So within 3 weeks, all the mosquitoes are dead.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm painting this picture, man. The mosquito zombie apocalypse, man.
It is for them. It is I Am Legend esque, if you know
Will Smith. You know,
well,
that movie.
The more of the book, but the movie actually gets it wrong.
Oh,
I'm gonna spoil this movie for the people who
I
haven't
know.
seen
Like,
it.
there's stuff I want to say, but I didn't want to be off.
I'm spoiling this movie, so if you haven't seen this
Oh my
movie
God, it's
that
like
came out
10
15 years ago,
Okay.
Yeah, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Spoilers ahead.
Basically, there's these monsters that come out at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Will Smith, and yeah, basically the world is like desolate now. There's barely any humans
Right.
around.
Yeah.
Very few humans. In fact, humans have gone hiding into like secret army camps or something.
Yeah.
So Will Smith's basically around. There's a few other people,
Mm-hmm.
and he's scared of the monsters.
He's
that come out at
barricaded.
night.
He's made himself a fortress. He's barricaded himself
Yeah.
in.
Yes.
But basically, he's a scientist also,
Mm-hmm.
and he captures monsters every now and then to do
More
experiments.
research. Yeah.
Research on them, experiments
He's
on
trying
them.
to cure them of their condition.
Yeah, so every now and then he will capture one and kill and yeah, try to cure it.
Mm-hmm.
So the end of the movie, what happens? What happens at the end of the movie?
He has this one female subject that he's been
Yes.
holding, and they're all trying to. The monsters are all trying to get her out.
They're trying to get her back because he's kidnapped this one to do research on.
Mm-hmm.
But see, this is where the movie changes it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the way the movie does it.
And the way the movie does it,
He sacrificed himself.
Yeah, but he's also like he says that he's got some kind of he's made progress on the problem, and he gives it to another people that are heading to a stronghold, like a woman and a kid.
Like he found a cure.
I think either he found a
He
cure.
found a cure
or
to
he's
cure
almost-
these monsters.
Right, pretty much.
Yeah, and they're going out and the movie ends up with like hope that the monsters will be cured,
Right.
which is totally what the movie's not about.
Yeah.
Hence the title "I Am Legend."
Yeah.
And the book. That turns out, Will Smith at the end of the movie, he's supposed to come to a conclusion or realization,
Right.
whatever that is.
A realization that these monsters actually have become their own viable society.
The monsters. This is now their land.
They are the
And
next evolution.
They're
in a way.
living in this land. This is their home.
Mhm.
And Will Smith is the monster. He's the one
The
that's
legendary monster that snatches people.
he's snatching these monsters in the middle of they live at night, so the daytime is like their nighttime.
Right.
He goes in their what they consider nighttime.
He takes
But
them.
in the daytime. He steals one and then
They're never seen
kills
again.
them. Yeah, and they never kill him. And
So he's like the boogeyman.
To
he
them,
is to them.
To them, he's the boogeyman.
He's
Like,
like the
he will get
boogeyman.
you. He will get
Exactly.
you.
Right.
Don't go out there during nighttime.
Right,
He will
exactly.
get
Yep.
you.
And so these monsters have this legend that a man will come and get you. I am legend. If Will Smith's like, oh, I am that legend. I am legend.
I am the killer.
I am the guy that is spooking the species.
That is a whole totally different
Yeah.
Yes.
plot
But-
line.
But it's
right
not
there.
a Hollywood ending. Well, good Hollywood anyway. It's not a. I mean, not good Hollywood. It's not the stereotypical, thing. It's not. But this is more of a intellectual. Like, oh
yeah,
wow,
it's like, oh, you're supposed to see it from their side
Right.
of the story.
right.
That
It's
they're the humans and I am the bad guy.
Mhm.
yeah.
There's actually another movie coming out in about a month or in a couple of weeks that sort of puts this more in a setting that more people will understand, and that's Smallfoot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Smallfoot. Have you seen the trailer
Oh
for
my god,
Smallfoot?
Smallfoot is
not.
I Am Legend. I just realized that. Oh my god. Holy crap.
Smallfoot.
I-
It's not Disney, is it?
I don't
Or
think
Pix-
it's. I don't-
it's an
Oh,
it's an animated
oh,
yeah.
where
the abominable snow
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah.
these Bigfoot. It's a huge community of Bigfoots.
Are they Bigfoots or were they Yetis?
The Yetis or whatever. They have big feet. They're Bigfoots.
They're Bigfoots. Okay, and small.
And then they see a footprint
a human.
of a humans, which is small, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's a
Danger.
what is that?"
Danger.
We should put it in a cage and drown it.
Yeah, so they capture one. Small foot.
Smallfoot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I did
the
see
opposite of
that.
Bigfoot. Which is
But it's vaguely, I can vaguely recall it, man. But yeah.
which is the more generalized version of
So they're the protagonists, and
Yes.
the Smallfoot is
the
antagonist.
Bigfoots are we're living in the Bigfoot world, and all of a sudden a human shows up and they're like, "Oh shit, what is that?" It came from the
It came from,
the
there.
sky.
It came from far
It's
away.
done by the Warner Animation Group, so it's not even one of those names you mentioned.
Yeah, it's a cartoon
Yeah,
or
I'm saying-
animated,
but it's not
thing.
like Pixar or the other one,
Right.
DreamWorks or whatever.
Yeah. Hence, it's the same thing I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Smallfoot.
God,
Which which I would animate it as mosquitoes.
I actually did see the trailer and go, why does it seem familiar in a way? And I couldn't figure out why, but then because I didn't think about freaking I Am Legend. But yeah, it is the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same concept. We see the world from the monster side,
different perspectives,
and the humans are actually the bad people, which is what I Am Legend was supposed to be. But
it just became a stereotypical
they changed it.
Zombie apocalypse thing,
which was a great movie. But the movie, to me, the ending just makes a big right turn and ruins it.
See, they've made movies about bees, ants.
You mean like those old school ones, or
no, the movie Ants?
Oh,
or A Bug's Life.
I'm thinking about those old school ones where they swarm.
He's thinking of the ones where the old man and a man in a ant suit.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Basically. No. I'm talking about the one where like a gigantic swarm of fire ants like ravages the countryside. You know, like I think it's called a Naked Jungle or something like that, where they come in. It's like it's supposedly realistic in a way. You know, it's just driving this mega swarm. That's what I'm thinking of.
No, I'm thinking just these
animation.
Current animated kid movies.
Yeah, A Bug's Life. Right.
But you would never pick a mosquito to be a friendly character.
No,
everybody wants them dead.
Yep.
Nobody wants to cheer for them on a big screen.
I'm sure someone's come up to Pixar and said, "Hey, let's do a movie about mosquitoes." And they're like, "You're fired."
Are you stupid? That will never sell.
Wasps and mosquitoes. Wasps and maybe Canadian geese. There's never going to be a good movie about good Canadian geese.
I agree with you on how bad they are.
Wait a minute. Fly Away Home. Wasn't that Canadian geese?
Was that?
I don't know.
The one with the ultra light thing, flyer thing that he was like.
Yeah, they're
in formation around him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's what's that one? The documentary, the birds one. I don't know, but
no, you'll never see a mosquito movie unless they were the bad enemies that we all had to kill.
Have either one of you guys seen One Punch Man, the anime?
Only episodes. I'm not a normal watcher.
There's an episode with a mosquito monster. That's interesting.
And did you hate it or did you cheer for it?
Did not cheer for it.
Even our fellow Japanese animators understand the fact that
fellow Japanese animators. What have we animated?
Stuff.
Well, they know that mosquitoes are bad too, and we need to punch them away.
It's not like they're stupid people. Even the animators understand that.
Maybe something can't be like mosquito-nado or something, and then you cheer for them to die.
Apparently, a storm can bring mosquitoes. I didn't know that it was happening. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that we're in the middle of that.
See, we should write a movie.
Just go outside, Sterno. You would have known.
I was wondering why I have all these extra bites lately, man. I'm just like, man, summertime.
Do you subscribe to the idea that certain people get bitten more just because of their body chemistry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking I don't know if my chemistry is the desirable.
I'm telling you, I have a high threshold for pain, but when it comes to mosquito, I am a little bitch. I don't know why. There's some kind of chemistry in me that my body does not react very well to mosquito bites, man.
Well, you're already allergic to some kind of flying insects. Maybe there's a slightly allergic to mosquito bites. I don't know.
Which is weird because I've grown immune to those.
What?
Recently,
the one that messed you up so badly.
Yeah,
that
I had.
You were like rapidly
anaphylactic shock and had to go.
So you've had bee stings,
yes,
or wasp stings, or something.
They were ground bees.
Bees. So you got stung by bees
from the ground.
Found out you
came from the earth as I was mowing.
Yeah,
I disturbed their nest, and they came upon me from the ground.
And you got stung, and you found out you were allergic, and you almost died.
Yeah. Well, recently this summer, I got stung twice by the same group. Not the same group, but the same type. Because apparently they found another nest in my yard again. Both times I got stung in the back of my head as they chased me on my riding lawnmower.
Okay.
And both times I was like, "Hey, this ain't so bad." I mean, I was itching, I scratched it, but I was like, I had my EpiPen ready, and I was ready to stab myself.
Yeah.
Had my phone ready to dial 911, whatever. And I was like, okay, minutes are going by, and I'm like, I'm all right.
So you've gotten an immunity. You developed an immunity.
I developed an immunity. My body.
Okay, that's good. Well, cool.
Said, you know what? This don't bother you no more, man. But mosquito bites still to this day
But you don't almost die from the mosquito bite.
No, I don't know that.
So
But they're just
the difference.
the throbbing, itchiness, and it's just
So, just out of curiosity, you got those ground bees professionally removed, or did you do something?
no. I think it was your advice.
No,
Well,
not
You cemented it?
not gasoline, was it?
Yeah,
Did I tell you that?
I think so. See?
That's how my dad did it when we were.
All right,
I used to live in Ohio. We
I
had
recall
like a bunch
that
of
from the
those.
first time when I had
Yeah.
the incident, and you said that. I said, you know what? I think
It's not. Like
I was
this-
so mad. I said, they're back and they're stinging me again. Screw this. I did. I
It's
grabbed
not
my.
the safest way to do things. Obviously,
It's not.
No,
Trust, because you have to get close to the nest again.
you're right.
One,
You gotta douse it with
and
gasoline.
and they're really angry. And so
I mean, understandably, gasoline on the nest will piss you off.
Yeah.
And then
I just said pour cement. I don't know if you
it
heard.
still would have been the same thing. You would have got
you
close.
still got to get close. And then cement takes a while to cure. Whereas this flame,
Well, they'll be
That'll be cemented. That's true.
they'll be loaded in cement.
Yeah.
Wet cement
wet cement. True.
flying, and then they'll just fall out of the sky when it hardens.
Oh, we finally. Oh no.
So let me tell you this, man. I never got to tell you this story, man.
No, I didn't know that you actually did it.
Yeah. So what I did, I said, you know what? I finished mowing the lawn. I was pissed off. I'm gonna get these guys now, right? So I bundled up, covered everything that was exposed.
Mhm. Oh my gosh.
Like
You got goggles and crap.
Long pants, long sleeves,
Oh.
gloves, put on a helmet or
This was
whatever.
like in the summer.
Yeah.
God.
I said, because I know they're gonna come for me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I'm about to make a full frontal attack here, man. So of course,
Armor up.
right? So, so I got there. I approached very stealthily, as to not aggravate them.
with your gasoline jug.
Yeah, my jug, man.
what do you
Almost
call
in a prone position, man.
Hey, what's that coming over here? I have no idea.
Keep
I
it
think
up.
we'll just let it go.
Oh man! And so I got to the hole. I poured gasoline down the hole. The minute gas starts coming, boom, they start coming up, right?
Mhm.
Now I'm fumbling around. I got gloves on. I'm trying to light a lighter. I couldn't get it lit. I said, "Crap!"
You know, my dad and I had the lighter. My dad put the gasoline, ran away. I lit it, ran away. So
See, I'm a one-man attack team right now, right? One man.
I'm just imagining like drop the gasoline. Turn it.
I'm a one-man SEAL trying to do the job of 10 SEALs here, right?
Oh
You
my
know what I mean?
gosh.
So I said, screw it. Now they're aggravated. I couldn't get it lit up. I had to retreat, right?
But there's still gasoline there.
There's still gasoline, right? Yes. So now I'm like, okay, I need a
So
long
what-
branch. I
Oh,
can't.
what'd you get? A flaming arrow?
You know what? If we would have came to that, I would have to do that, man. But no, I found a long branch. I wrapped it up like a torch.
Oh my God.
All right. I lit the long branch on fire.
Were your neighbors looking at you while this is going on?
One was, and there's the Filipino guy across the street on the Freehold. On Freehold.
Uh-huh.
But he was like, I understand.
The Filipino
He
way.
gave me the okay head nod there. I know what you're doing, man. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, just kill them.
I appreciate it. Because your problem's my problem too, man. You cure it, it's cured for all of us, man. Eradicate all the mosquitoes.
So you made a little torch out of a branch,
Right.
A long torch.
A long torch, because they're already flocking now, right? So I'm like, okay, now I got. Well, the first attempt, damn torch fell down. I was like, God dang it! Now had to douse that,
Yeah, because it's in the middle of your lawn.
Yeah, retreat again, make another one, make it more secure. Because
I wish someone videotaped.
once
this.
it caught on fire, it started,
Yeah,
quickly
yeah.
falling apart. It didn't hold very well, man. So I said, okay, I'm not a professional torch maker, apparently, man. So,
Yeah.
so it took quite a few attempts, man. And finally, I got there. But then I got the torch going on, and now it won't light. I was like, what the hell? It's not light because all the gas had went down, man.
Yeah, it seeped into the
Seeped
soil.
into the soil.
Mm.
Now, after a few attempts, I got it right. I got the gloves, got the torch, got the kerosene, the can of fuel, got it all simultaneously. I said, man, this is what I should have done the first attempt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes
Right,
and all that
right,
stuff,
right.
right? So in the future, or if this ever happens again, I know what to do.
Yeah.
But so
And
fresh fuel, torch was lit already at the same time, and then boom.
And among the ground bees, you are a legend.
Yes.
That they talk about among
Yes.
themselves.
I still think cement is the better way to go.
After this story, yeah, I'm starting to think that way too. Just
I mean, I mean, I know you didn't die, but I see so many times you could have.
I know. That was the scariest part about it. I was like, I cannot. I cannot.
The cement, the worst thing you do is like, oh, I put cement on my feet. I'm walking around with heavy feet now.
Better not walk into the water.
I mean, I believe that's how they get rid of fire ants is cement.
Did it how you do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, yeah, but you know what? I never told you.
Cement wasn't readily available for me, man.
Then you have to mix it.
You have to purchase it. You have to mix it. Yeah,
it's heavy.
It's heavy. You got to carry. You got to pour it.
Well, my dad did it for our house, and when we lived in Ohio, it was like really up against the house, and I was like, I don't know if this is a smart idea. We're lighting a fire like a foot away from our house, and the whole time I'm holding the hose, just ready to douse the side of the house.
Dude, let me tell you, once it was lit, it was like an Olympic torch.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, just spouting straight up from that hole.
Notice I said I was in Ohio. There's no Filipinos around to give me a head nod. They're all looking at us like, why are these Asian people lighting their house on fire? And like, no, we're good. We're good.
Right.
So there's some judgment there.
My neighbors behind me, they were Indian previously. Now they're Africans.
they changed from
they pulled up.
They changed ethnicities and we take off this and we put this on. The new neighbors are African.
Yeah, the new neighbors. So they pulled up as the fire was already burning. My Olympic torch was going on.
Don't tell me you put like a big long straight piece of wood and then
I did nothing.
Okay,
the hole was just on fire and it was one long straight streak of fire going straight up. And I'm standing beside it, and they pull up and of course it looks weird. They're like, why is there one solid flame just coming from the ground?
Africans get crosses. We Asians just get a straight up torch straight up in the air.
Performing a ritual right now. Man.
God. Sacrificing to our deity. Asking for a bountiful harvest. There are people that believe that crap when you say it.
I know you should have started dancing around it. That way, at least they wouldn't be questioning what's going on.
To the castaway, I have made fire. Fire.
No, I was just standing there. I was proud though,
Did it eradicate them all, or did you?
I haven't had a problem since. Man.
Okay.
And the ones that tried to come back, I mean, they couldn't get too close. There were some that are outside trying to get in.
Did you see any of them fly into the fire?
I saw a few get close, but they're like, "This is hot." I didn't see any sacrificial ones.
Oh, okay.
Like I must go in there.
Flaming bees.
They're like, "Oh crap, it's hot," but they were so busy swarming around for a while.
Okay.
Busy bees.
They were gone, and I haven't had a problem since. But the 2 times they stung me, it was both in the same area, the back of my head. I was like, "They got me again in the same spot."
I know that
it swelled up, but the rest of my body didn't. So
okay, that's good.
It was just itchy right there. I'm like, okay.
I rarely get stung by anything, and I have been stung twice in my life, and it was both on the back of my neck. Well, I think once I felt something on the back of my neck, and I went to flick. I went to scratch it, and it was a bee and stung me. The second time, it just straight up stung me. Both on the back of my neck. But this is years apart. I rarely.
I think I got a hornet sting a mild hornet sting one time, but I haven't got stung by bees or wasps or anything like that. So I'm happy about that.
Hence, you don't go outside enough. He wants to go camping.
Look, I'm gonna volunteer myself since I'm a professional bee killer now. I will volunteer myself to lead the war against the mosquitoes, man, because I hate mosquitoes more than I hate bees.
Okay.
So if you're with me in this fight, man, feel free to contact me.
All right.
Brother Butterfly leading the fight.
Brother Butterfly that kills the the killer butterfly kills the mosquitoes and the bees. You can do a nice graphic with that, a butterfly. Just realize that. Oh my gosh.
Mosquito killer. Okay, we're gonna eat after.
All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Sure. This is the part of our podcast where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language, neither Boogie and Rye or Brother Butterfly or native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog. So if we don't get the word correct in its pronunciation, grammatical usage, or some nuance of its meaning, feel free to let us know because we value your feedback. But also keep in mind that we have said in the past, and we will continue to say, that this is not an informational podcast or reference podcast by any means. We just do this as a little fun thing so you can share the culture, maybe use the word sometime, or if someone actually says the word around you, you have an idea what they're talking about. Do you guys have any words that you're thinking about?
Ayaw.
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 Ayaw na?
Ayaw ko yung mosquito.
Okay.
Ayaw.
Ayaw kamain.
Ayaw. No, ayaw. Sa labas.
Punta sa labas.
Punta sa labas. Ayaw siya. Yeah, ayaw.
Ayaw means to not like.
Yeah.
Unwanting.
Unwanting. Not or not to do.
Yeah.
Don't want to do.
Right.
I don't want. Unwilling.
So let's make ayaw our
Word of the day.
Ayaw.
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 Ayaw ko. Ayaw siya.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? We good?
I think I'm good.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thecine-gang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on facebook.com/thecine-gang, and look for our videos on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.cine-gang.com, and that should take you to our videos. And once you're there, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we would really appreciate it. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is Brother Butterfly.
And this is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
See you now. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Watch our next episode. Till then, take care.